Okay, well, decided to go for a walk with a little queen. Say hi to Lola, little King Charles Cavalier or something like that. Anyway, she's a little queen, so it's probably appropriate that I talk about 500 Queens Venture Capital. So what is it about? Well, that's still to be determined, but what I'm feeling is about a 5-year fund, moving towards the size and scale, like starting like a normal fund of reasonable numbers, and then moving towards eclipsing SoftBank's Vision Fund. And how do you achieve that? Well, it's pretty simple from my perspective. Long-term civilization building. How do you curate the civilization that we know and love today? How do we improve the bits that we don't like? And how do we make civilization last longer? So clearly there are unaddressed existential threats to civilization. Many of them, actually. Some that everyone knows, some that not everyone knows. And without real effort by a lot of people in a public sphere with a lot of money, there's no way that they can be addressed. So things like, yes, we live on a water planet. It's a cocktail of environment, atmosphere, surface, and celestial energies. But it's a turbulent one, and we've been living through a very calm phase. And the Earth has a cyclical catastrophe cycle. The oceans wash over the planet, volcanoes spew gas into the air and change the chemistry of the atmosphere. The magnetic poles change locations, ice ages happen, global warming happens, impacts from celestial objects happen, pandemics happen, viruses, bacteria. Like what we're going through now with COVID-19 is it's like baby scale, baby steps compared to what is possible. I don't want to belittle it, because lots of people's lives and life have been lost, and life is important, but on a long-term scale, it's nothing. It's a blip. Even humanity as it's recognized in modern history is a blip on the time scale. I'm absolutely certain that humanity has lasted a lot longer on this planet than what we recognize as just a 12,000 year cycle of the oceans washing over the planet that gets rid of evidence of civilization. And that's why we don't see it. It's underground, or washed away in most cases. So if we dig into, come on Lola, yeah, anyway, we're gonna find out soon enough how much truth there is to this. There's mounting evidence now as our science gets better, and clever people question the status quo. It's all being masked by what I call anthropogenic climate change at the moment. So, getting back to 500 Queens BC, and yes, the concept is 100 female-led startups per year for 5 years on average to address changing civilization, at least in southeast Queensland or Queensland, to solve these problems.
Say hi. Already sit.
Hello, lady. Is she a lady?
Boy.
Boy? Well, she's a lady. This is Lola.
A puppy?
Yeah, she's approaching 1.
What? She's tiny.
Yeah, King Charles Cavalier.
Oh wow, she's tiny. My family's got one and then she's chunky. Hello, miss.
And what breed is Jill?
Poodle. Can you just
Okay.
say hey? Good boy, sit. Good boy. What's her name?
Lola.
Oh,
And I'm Luke.
hey, I'm Holly.
Hi, Holly. What's your pup's name?
Mrs. Otis. Hello!
Otis.
You're so little. Otis, no jumping. Sit, sit, sit.
Yeah, and she's worked out how to jump onto the table and onto the back of the couch with no step up as well. She's quite the leaper.
Good boy. He's only 5 months.
Really?
Yeah. Sit.
Yeah.
Sit. Yes. Give no order.
This is my cousin and her daughter's dog. I'm living with them at the moment. She's about to move, but yeah. I grew up with a German Shepherd cross Kelpie,
Oh, very cute.
so probably about the size he'll be when he's fully grown, but short hair.
Wow. Go. Thank you.
Anyway, nice
See
to meet
ya.
you. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Come on then. So, where was I? Yes, 500 Queens addressing the existential